So, Hi-Rez Studios just released a new game. Well, it's technically in beta, but I think that game developers nowadays just use betas as an excuse to push out games earlier and not get flamed for any issues with the game. I mean, really, there's tons of games out there that have been in beta for years. Anyways, Hi-Rez business strategy seems to be this. Take a popular game, make an inferior but more accessible version than the original. With Rogue Company, things are a little different. The game is inferior to its target, Valorant, but unlike Valorant, it isn't free. Currently, because it's still in beta. You have to pay for it, or get a code from a friend who did buy it, and that doesn't make sense to me.
Come here, boy.
One's dead. Are we?
Smite is basically League of Legends, but it can be played on console, which I think is the only reason the game is still alive. Once League of Legends does come out with a console version, there will literally be zero reason to play Smite. Champions of the Realm is basically Overwatch, but it's free. Realm Royale is basically Fortnite, but replaces the building with magic stuff. And all three of these games aren't actually bad games. They're just not quite as polished or cared for as their competitors. Rogue Company, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It's supposed to be free, according to the official website, but it's not. Despite this game supposedly being free to play, as a beta, you have to choose from and purchase different versions of the game with various price points, and it already has a microtransaction system in place. That doesn't seem like a beta to me, Chief. I think they're basically just calling it a beta, as long as it's new and pulling in money, and as soon as that's no longer happening, they'll officially launch the game as free to play, so they can milk out kids buying skins. I will say though, Hi-Rez has historically done a horrible job of marketing their titles, which is sad because even if they are ripoffs, all of the games aren't actually that bad and offer slightly different experiences to the game they're ripping off. With Rogue Company though, they're actually stepping up the marketing and trying to get more eyeballs on it. They've even partnered with Dr. Disrespect, and after he joked about designing a map for the game, they challenged him to actually do it, and he did. And it's looking like it will be coming to the game. Also, unlike other Hi-Rez titles, I've actually seen advertisements for Rogue Company, which should, in theory, increase the lifespan of this game. But what I have a problem with is the fact the game Rogue Company is ripping off, Valorant, is free. It always has been. You never had to pay to play it, even in beta. So, Hi-Rez took a very popular free-to-play game, made their own inferior version, and then charged for it. I don't know about that. The only advantage Rogue Company has is that it's on console, but that doesn't objectively make it a better game. It just makes it more accessible to a larger market. But is the game actually good? Well, it's what you would expect. It's a watered-down version of Valorant. The characters don't seem to have the same synergy and strategic consequences as Valorant's roster. The shooting mechanics aren't quite as crispy as Valorant's. And the characters themselves don't feel very original. They feel like they're generic ripoffs of other popular characters from various sources. With that being said, it isn't bad, it's just not as good as other games, such as Valorant, as practically any other hero shooter for that matter. But it's straightforward and to the point. You fly in, you shoot bad guys, you arm a bomb or protect a bomb site, and you slowly upgrade your weapons. Not a lot to it, but what's there is fun. So, if you don't have a PC, but you want to play Valorant, get Rogue Company. If you have a PC, don't pay money for the inferior version of an already free game. Just keep playing Valorant. That's about it for the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tell me I'm a stupid idiot and Rogue Company is the best game ever in the comments. Also, feel free to swing by my Twitch channel sometime and tell me I'm pretty.
Thanks, man. Baba boy.
Oh god.
I'm going around back.
Enemies are running low on reinforcements.
Jump out your mind. Got it.
God, this gun sucks big fucking Italian cocks.